My name is Pastor RJ Becbec. So I'm proud to say that I was the first youth pastor here. Pastored for almost 4 years from early 2012 until late 2015. As I recall of my time here, something that has impacted me the most is me being able to witness as well as participate, I guess, with the relationships with the youth. When I first got here, it was maybe not intimidating, but overwhelming, the fact that there's so many youth here, and me thinking of how I would be able to have a relationship with all of them, being new. And it didn't happen overnight, but over the months and years that I was here, I've seen that I've gotten closer to a lot of the youth that were here. We did a lot of things together. I remember going out, going to the beach, going to the park, going to Wonderland, playing archery, just a whole bunch of different things. I remember going out on trips. I remember going to the cottage. I remember with Pathfinders, we went to Bible Bowl in Washington, D.C. I remember campery, not just in Oshkosh, but also here. I remember the ministry things that we used to do. We used to sing in the choir. We used to do bread for bread every month, where we would give out tracts and bread. I remember One Way to Life series that we would have. I also remember, and for some, maybe most importantly, all the basketball that we used to play, every week, more than one time, more than once in a week on Friday, and then also on Saturday. But although we did a lot of things, what impacted me the most is not the actual events that we did, the places that we went, but it's just interacting with people. Some of the most impactful moments that I've had here at Mount Zion is just upstairs in the youth room. In my office, well, I guess our office, since everyone could go inside the office, and just sit on the couch and just talk. I remember at campery, just sitting around the bonfire and talking. At the cottage, just talking. In between the runs in basketball, when your team lost, so you have to sit down, just talking with them. And it doesn't even have to be with your teammates. I remember times where people would just come up to me and we would just talk about life. And these are some things that really changed who I am today as a pastor and as a person. To be able to talk about things that are meaningful, things that matter to people, it's something that is so powerful. My favorite memory, it's so hard to pick a favorite memory because there are different genres of the memories that I've had. My favorite memory of going out would probably be when we went to visit Lady May in Windsor. That was something that was really highlighted that we were able to do in terms of going out within the church. My favorite memory actually was one afternoon, I can't remember what it's called, but we tried to have a small group, I guess, where each department of the church would have this time in Sabbath afternoons. And for the youth, we had it upstairs, and we went upstairs and we all just got in a circle and we just started to talk. And I remember the question that was asked is, how is your relationship with your parents? And I found that to be one of my most favorite moments is because people were able to open up and to really share how they really felt in a place that was safe, in a place where they know that other people won't judge them. And people really opened up, and I really appreciated that.
If you had to choose, who would be your favorite Mount Zion youth member back in the day?
If I had to choose...
No pressure, okay?
If I had to choose, I won't be able to choose. I miss all of you guys. One thing I do regret, actually, is not being able to spend more time with people. I don't have many regrets here, but one of them is just there are times where I could have been more intentional with talking to people, and I wasn't. Other than that, Mount Zion has really a special place in my heart. In a time, especially when I graduated in 2011, in a time where no one would take me in, Mount Zion took me in, and I'll be forever grateful. I'm a pastor today, partly because of what Mount Zion has done and done for me in my ministry. So something I want to encourage, especially all of the youth, is to remember the relationships you have with each other. And continue to formulate those and continue to grow those. Talk to each other about things that you care about, things that matter. And lastly, to never forget your relationship with God. Throughout everything, all the things that we have done, God was always there. And since God was always there, we know for a fact that God will continue to be there. So Mount Zion Youth, I miss you guys. I love you guys. And God bless you. Happy 30th anniversary.